Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on our channel Immortal News. Today we'll be presenting a list of famous celebrities who have passed away, with announcements of their passing made in the last 24 hours. As always, we have special tributes in our Today's Top Headlines section. Before we proceed, we kindly ask for your support by giving this video a thumbs up. Let's begin. Thank you.
Number 10.
Arnold Diaz, a beacon of investigative journalism and advocate for the voiceless. Arnold Diaz, an icon of New York journalism and a cherished former member of the CBS 2 team, passed away at the age of 74. Best remembered for his relentless investigative endeavors, Diaz was unyielding in his commitment to unveil the truth and give a platform to those who lacked a voice. Brooklyn-born Diaz was not only an excellent journalist, but also a brilliant academic. A proud Phi Beta Kappa graduate of Florida State University, he further honed his journalistic prowess by acquiring a master's degree from Northwestern University in Chicago. Throughout his illustrious 5-decade career, Diaz became synonymous with the Shame on You segment at CBS 2, a testament to his dedication to holding the influential accountable. His journalistic journey took him from CBS 2 to renowned platforms like ABC News, Fox 5, and PIX11. Despite the evolution of the series' titles over time, his core mission of advocacy and integrity never wavered. Diaz's commendable work was frequently acknowledged with accolades, and he earned dozens of Emmys throughout his career. Reflecting on his time as a journalist upon retiring in early 2022, he stated, "I've been lucky to have had a dream job standing up for the little guy, sticking it to the bad guys." His connection with his audience was profound, as they often expressed gratitude for his attention to their concerns. Tragically, Diaz succumbed to cancer, leaving behind a remarkable legacy. Our hearts go out to his wife, Sean, his 3 children, and twin grandsons during this sorrowful time. Tribute to Arnold Diaz. Number 9. David Kirke, the fearless pioneer of modern-day bungee jumping. David Kirke, who audaciously performed the world's first modern-day bungee jump off the Clifton Suspension Bridge in 1979, has passed away at the age of 78. A visionary and founding member of the dangerous sports club at Oxford University, Kirk's leap into history was not just a physical act, but a testament to his unyielding spirit. Dressed in a top hat and tails and clutching a bottle of champagne, he and 3 friends plummeted from the 245-feet bridge, only to be pulled up by supportive comrades and subsequently arrested for disturbing the peace. The inspiration behind this daring act stemmed from the traditional land diving ritual practiced in Vanuatu, South Pacific. Kirk's zest for life and audacious nature was undeniable. His family fondly remembers him as a free spirit, a man who led from the front and went where many feared to tread. Following the groundbreaking 1979 event, the dangerous sports club popularized bungee jumping worldwide, leaping from renowned structures such as the Golden Gate Bridge and the Royal Gorge Suspension Bridge. By 1982, their fearless endeavors expanded to jumping from mobile cranes and hot air balloons. A lifelong adventurer, Kirk delved into other extreme sports, from microlighting to being catapulted from an aircraft launcher. However, it was bungee jumping that earned him global recognition. Reflecting on the experience, he cherished the joy he brought to countless individuals, stating that he had given them fun. Survived by a legacy of daring feats and the indomitable spirit of adventure, Kirk's life story will forever inspire the brave at heart. Tribute to David Kirke. Number 8. Byron Wien, a prophetic voice and pillar of Wall Street insight. Byron Wien, the distinguished investor renowned for his annual 10 surprises predictions, passed away at the age of 90. Blackstone, where Wien dedicated 14 of his illustrious years, reported his passing. Holding the role of vice chairman of its private wealth solutions division, Wien's profound influence reached every corner of the financial world. For 38 uninterrupted years, the financial community awaited Wien's 10 surprises with bated breath. This coveted list wasn't just forecasts, it was a study of events that he believed had a higher chance of occurring than most investors thought. The tradition began in 1986 during Wien's tenure as the chief U.S. investment strategist at Morgan Stanley. In later editions, Joe Zittel, chief investment strategist for Blackstone's Private Wealth Solutions Group, joined him in penning these predictions. Wien's personal journey was as awe-inspiring as his professional accolades. Orphaned early in life, he embarked on the workforce at 15. His relentless drive saw him graduate from Harvard and then carve a Wall Street career that spanned decades, leaving an indelible mark. His influence was so profound that in 2006, New York Magazine listed him among the most influential figures on Wall Street, drawing attention to the unique anticipation his predictions garnered. Tribute to Byron Wien. Number 7. Juanita McNeely, a powerful advocate through artistic vision. Wanita McNeely, a trailblazing artist whose poignant depictions of women's bodies reverberated with urgent relevance, passed away on October 18th at the age of 87. Throughout her 60-year-long career, McNeely painted the visceral struggles women endure, particularly under the threat of disease and medical negligence. Her works became significantly pertinent in recent times, mirroring the ongoing fight for women's reproductive rights both in the U.S. and globally. Born in 1936, McNeely's journey with art and resilience started with a cancer diagnosis during her freshman year at the St. Louis School of Fine Arts at Washington University. Defying the odds, she conquered the disease, attained a master's from Southern Illinois University, and later taught at the Art Institute of Chicago. Settling in New York's East Village in 1967, McNeely navigated the male-dominated art world while forming bonds with emerging feminist artists. Her personal ordeal with cancer's recurrence and a subsequent illegal abortion became the core of her evocative multi-panel artwork, Is It Real? Yes, It Is, 1969, now housed at the Whitney Museum of American Art. Beyond her bodily depictions, McNeely's body of work spanned intimate portraits, reflective still lifes, and incisive social commentaries, often infused with a touch of the grotesque. Her artworks are showcased in prestigious institutions, including the Whitney Museum, Queens Museum, and the Art Institute of Chicago. Tribute to Juanita McNeely. Number 6. Birdie Bowman, the epitome of the American dream and a beacon of resilience. Bertie Bowman, the tenacious and longest-serving African-American congressional staffer, passed away at the age of 92. Hailing from a humble South Carolina farm, Bowman's dreams were bigger than the confinements of his beginnings. At a tender age of 13, Washington, D.C. beckoned, promising a life beyond the familiar. Encouraged by a serendipitous meeting with Democratic Senator Burnett Maybank of South Carolina, his aspirations became his driving force. Starting from the janitorial echelons, Bowman's dedication saw him rise through the ranks, culminating in a prestigious position with the Senate Foreign Relations Committee during the 1960s. Notably, despite his retirement in 1990, his immense value led former Senator Jesse Helms to recall him as the committee's hearing coordinator. Throughout his career, Bowman's character stood unwavering. This was evident when former President Bill Clinton, reminiscing about his time under Bowman's mentorship, stated that Bowman was the quintessential guiding force for any young aspirant in Washington. Echoing this sentiment, President Joe Biden described Bowman's autobiography, Step by Step, as a testament to a true American tale. In 2019, in a testament to his monumental impact, the United States Senate Federal Credit Union named their headquarters after Bowman. Timothy Anderson, USSFCU CEO, regarded Bowman as a cherished mentor and a guiding light, emphasizing Bowman's ethos. Work hard, be true to yourself, take responsibility, have a positive outlook, and then expect the best from people. His induction into the African American Credit Union Hall of Fame in 2020 further solidified his legacy. Recognizing his boundless contributions, Democratic Senator Chris Coons encapsulated the sentiments of many when he expressed the warmth and affability that Bowman brought to the Senate. Tribute to Bertie Bowman. Number 5. Robert Irwin, a luminary in the realm of perception and light. Robert Irwin, a groundbreaking artist known for his influential works within the light and space movement of the 1960s, passed away on October 25th in the La Jolla section of San Diego at the age of 95. His demise at Scripps Memorial Hospital was due to heart failure. Irwin's illustrious career encompassed more than just the creation of art. He made viewers reconsider their perceptions and the very act of seeing. His commitment to this exploration earned him the esteemed MacArthur Genius Award in 1984. Irwin's artworks were at times elusive to the public eye, often being temporary and site-specific. His mastery was evident in projects like the design of the Getty Center Garden in Los Angeles and his role in the opening of the Dia Beacon Museum in New York. Yet his work's essence was not about their tangible nature, but the awakening of viewers' powers of observation, compelling them to engage actively with the art and environment. Born on September 12, 1928, in Long Beach, California, Irwin's journey in art evolved dramatically over the years. His style transitioned from abstract expressionist paintings in the 1950s to more intangible explorations of light, space, and perception. Irwin's contributions to art extended beyond the traditional gallery space. In 2020, at 91, he showcased Unlights at Pace Gallery, while other ambitious projects, such as the transformation of an abandoned Army hospital in Texas, unveiled his expertise on a grand scale. He leaves behind his wife, Adele Irwin, their daughter, Anna Grace Irwin, and sister, Patricia Keenan. Robert Irwin's legacy in the world of contemporary art and his profound impact on human perception will forever be celebrated. Tribute to Robert Irwin. Number 4. Alec Ward, a rising star and cherished community member. Alec Ward, a promising student-athlete at Central Michigan University, tragically passed away in a car accident on October 21st at the young age 22. A beacon of talent and determination, Ward's unexpected demise has deeply saddened his community, peers, and the wider sports world. Originally from Bloomfield Hills High School, Ward's athleticism shone early as he became a 3-year varsity letter winner and made notable playoff appearances with the Blackhawks. By the end of his high school journey, Alec had set remarkable records, accumulating 156 receptions, 2,876 yards, and 34 touchdowns, setting benchmarks for receiving yards in both a season and over his high school career. His dedication to the sport carried into his university years. As a wide receiver for the Central Michigan Chippewas, he showcased his prowess on the field. After being redshirted in his freshman year, Alec took part in 7 games and started in a key match against Miami. His sophomore year saw him playing in 4 games, evidencing his growing role in the team. Alec's untimely death has been a severe blow to all who knew him. Social media has been flooded with tributes and condolences, reflecting the profound impact this young man had on those around him. Specific details of the accident remain forthcoming, and updates on memorial arrangements are anticipated from the Ward family. Tribute to Alec Ward. Number 3. John Trimmer, New Zealand's ballet luminary and celebrated performer John Trimmer, an eminent figure in the world of ballet and one of New Zealand's most treasured dancers, passed away from cancer on the 26th of October at the age of 84. Born in Petone, New Zealand on the 18th of September 1939, Trimmer began his ballet journey at age 12 and quickly ascended the ranks, joining the New Zealand Ballet Company in 1958. His illustrious career saw him grace international stages, from the Royal Ballet School to performances alongside ballet greats like Margot Fonteyn and Rudolf Nureyev. With stints at the Sadler's Wells Ballet, the Australian Ballet, and the Royal Danish Ballet, Trimmer's talent was recognized globally. In 1970, he returned home to champion the revival of the New Zealand Ballet, assuming the role of the principal male dancer. Not just limited to ballet, Trimmer showcased his versatility in Peter Sharp's 1986 movie, Undercover Gang, and on television in Fire Raiser. His dedication to arts was not solely reserved for the stage. He championed theater as the patron of Centestage Theatrical Company and Te Raukura ki Kapiti. Over the years, Trimmer's excellence was celebrated with numerous accolades, from being appointed a member of the Order of the British Empire in 1974 to being knighted as a Knight Companion of the New Zealand Order of Merit in 1999. In 2009, his contributions earned him the title of Wellingtonian of the Year. Offstage, Trimmer's love story with Jackie Oswald, whom he met in 1958 and married in 1963, was the stuff of fairy tales. Together, they danced through life, leaving an indelible mark on the world of ballet and the hearts of all who knew them. Tribute to John Trimmer. Number 2. Rob Gardner, the journeyman pitcher with a heart for the game. Rob Gardner, a notable figure in the world of American professional baseball, passed away on October 21st at the age of 78, an integral part of Major League Baseball from 1965 to 1973. Gardner played for a myriad of teams, including the New York Mets, Chicago Cubs, Cleveland Indians, New York Yankees, Oakland Athletics, and Milwaukee Brewers. Starting his baseball journey with the Minnesota Twins in 1963, right after his graduation from Binghamton High School in New York, Gardner swiftly established his prowess by delivering a commendable performance in their farm system. His talents were soon recognized by the New York Mets, who drafted him in the 1963 first-year draft. One of Gardner's unforgettable moments during his tenure with the Mets was his extraordinary 15 innings of shutout gameplay against the Philadelphia Phillies, a game that eventually culminated in a 0-0 tie after 18 intense innings. Gardner's baseball journey took him across the nation, from the Mets to the Cubs and Indians, eventually leading him to the New York Yankees. His intriguing baseball career even involved him being traded for both Alou brothers in separate deals, showcasing his valued place in the baseball trading ecosystem. His later years saw him play for the Oakland Athletics and Milwaukee Brewers before wrapping up his career in the Yankees farm system in 1975. Rob Gardner's passion and contribution to the sport will be fondly remembered by fans and fellow players alike. Tribute to Rob Gardner. Breaking news, News 1. In a tragic turn of events, the quiet city of Lewiston, Maine was shaken to its core as a shooter targeted a bowling alley and a restaurant, leaving 18 dead and 13 injured. The incident unfolded early Wednesday evening, prompting a large-scale police manhunt, which as of the latest update, remains ongoing. Local residents in neighboring areas, including Lisbon, Bowdoin, and Auburn, have been cautioned to stay indoors. Authorities have identified Robert Card, a 40-year-old U.S. Army reservist and trained firearms instructor, as a person of interest, warning the public that he is armed and dangerous. Images of Card, seen bearing a firearm, have been widely circulated, urging residents to assist with any information. Witnesses recounted harrowing tales from the scene. Riley Dumont, a mother at the bowling alley, described shielding her daughter from the gunfire. The alarm and confusion in the city were palpable. As described by City Council candidate Billie Jane Cook, the whole city's on lockdown. In response to this horrifying act, schools in Lewiston will be closed, and federal agencies are stepping in to assist local law enforcement. As the nation watches closely, condolences and offers of support pour in from leaders across the country. News 2, Katie Couric, the renowned former Today anchor, is making headlines once more, not for her journalism but as a beacon of hope for early cancer detection. Couric, 66, recently highlighted her personal journey with breast cancer, emphasizing how early detection undoubtedly saved her life. Speaking at the American Ballet Theatre Fall Gala in New York, she said, "I'm a living, walking example of the importance of early detection and getting screened." Katie's cancer was identified at an early stage, enhancing her treatment prospects and outcome. Her advocacy doesn't stop with personal anecdotes. October, designated as Breast Cancer Awareness Month, sees Couric amplifying her message even louder. She's utilizing every platform at her disposal, from her widely read newsletter to social media. "Every time I get a chance to talk about it, I try to do that. I try to use my platform in a really positive way," she voiced. Couric's diagnosis in September 2022 was a poignant moment. Describing the overwhelming emotions, she penned a personal essay detailing the discovery of the cancerous mass and the whirlwind of questions that ensued. Her resilience has been evident, both in her medical journey and her campaign for awareness. Last October, she spurred the Instagram community into action with the hashtag #IScreenYouScreen campaign, urging individuals to prioritize their health and those around them. Sharing a heartwarming photograph with her daughters, Ellie and Caroline, Couric prompted her followers to share their motivations for early screening. News 3. Local police have responded to an international wave of concern surrounding popular YouTuber Eugenia Cooney due to her delicate appearance. Fans from as distant as New Zealand and Egypt have been reaching out, echoing worries over her health. Sergeant Brent Reeves, handling these global concerns, reassures fans that the 29-year-old online sensation is fine. "There's no cause for alarm," asserts Reeves, who has been familiar with Cooney for over a decade. He dismisses speculations and conspiracies about her well-being, emphasizing that Eugenia is of sound mind. Since her online debut in 2011, Cooney has amassed over 2 million followers. While her distinct frame has been a topic of contention, she remains an active figure on platforms like YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok, consistently reiterating her good health to her audience. Cooney's recent stint on TikTok, showcasing her workout routine, exemplifies her approach towards addressing the speculation. Experts warn against unwarranted speculations, which may do more harm than good. Meanwhile, Cooney continues to engage her fan base, reminding them of her well-being and urging respect for her privacy. Number 1. Max Cordon, the economic titan behind Australia's modern prosperity. Max Cordon, the formidable Australian economist renowned for shaping the nation's economic trajectory, passed away at the age of 96. Born in Breslau in 1927 to a German-Jewish family, Cordon narrowly escaped the grip of Hitler's regime, eventually settling in Melbourne in 1939. Educated at the University of Melbourne, Cordon was initially a journalist, a skill that would later augment his capacity to convey economic concepts with unparalleled clarity. With 9 books to his name, including the pivotal Trade Policy and Economic Welfare, he illuminated the detrimental effects of Australia's post-war trade protectionism. Cordon's groundbreaking economic research, beginning in 1958, was instrumental in guiding the Whitlam, Hawke, and Keating governments to reform Australia's trade barriers. Professor Cordon's illustrious career spanned continents, teaching at renowned institutions like Oxford University and Johns Hopkins University. His influence was felt in corridors of power worldwide, especially as part of the prestigious Group of 30. Martin Wolf of the Financial Times once hailed him as Australia's greatest living economist. Pioneering the concept of the effective rate of protection, Cordon consistently prioritized economic evidence over ideological beliefs. A compassionate individual, he believed his work championed the cause of the underprivileged, both domestically and globally. Outside the realm of economics, Cordon's memoir, Lucky Boy in the Lucky Country, is a poignant account of his family's escape from Nazi persecution, contrasting his survival against the tragic fate of relatives who were victims of the Holocaust. Tribute to Max Cordon,